Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, and we are back on the range today. And after several PRS matches, and then traveling to Raton and doing all that dialing up and down with the scope, I figure it's time to do a tall target test and make sure everything's still tracking fairly close. So, y'all sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. So, this is my tall target test target. If we look down here, I've got a pair of crosses. Ignore those. That was a measuring error your boy made. But that's going to be our aim point. We're actually going to take a shot there and make sure we're hitting somewhere close to that cross. From that cross, we have a straight line that comes up 36 inches to another cross up here. And we repeat on the other side because we're probably going to do it twice. We're going to take a shot here, and we're going to dial the scope up 10 mils. And we're going to continue to aim here. 10 mils at 100 yards is 36 inches. So we should be hitting up here. Then we'll reload. We'll come back down over here. We'll shoot at least 1 or 2 shots. Then we're going to put 10 mils back on, and we should hit up here. Then I'll probably take 10 mils off and come back over here and put a second shot here. And hopefully I come up 36 inches. If I don't, we can correct for that in our ballistic app. And hopefully I'm not drifting left or right. I did bring my level so that I could make sure our lines are straight. So we're about ready to go. And if we do this right, let's see, 1, 4, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, I should be able to do that in 10 shots. So, give me a minute to finish getting things set up, and we'll go take some shots. Okay, because of the low aim point, I do have the target camera offset to the side, so hopefully it's going to capture everything reasonably well. Aim point's down low. Once we dial our 10 mils, our impact should be hitting up at the top. And once again today, we'll be shooting my Solus 6 Creed that I built starting from just the action. For those new to the channel, I built this gun a little over a year ago. I started building it after shooting Eric Cortina's Ethical Hunter Challenge when I shot his rifle in 6.5 Creedmoor. And I really liked the way that felt, so I built myself one in 6 Creedmoor. I'm running the EC tuner brake, the whole rifle set down in the MDT Oryx chassis with an MDT ground pod tripod. MDT external weights totaling about, I don't know, it's like 2.5 additional pounds. I got a barricade stop from Anarchy Outdoors, one of the affiliates to the channel. Got a bag rider from JKL, I think it's 3D printed, sitting on my wee bad bag, sporting a Vortex Venom 5x25. And the last time I shot this rifle, I actually dialed it up to 25 power. Something I don't usually do. But we'll get to shooting here. And all my video today is being shot off my Sunway Photo T2840CK lightweight 4-section tripod. It's a really good tripod. Check out Sunway Photo in the pin comment below. They are an affiliate to the channel. Alrighty, y'all. Well, now that we're back from Raton, and because of the weather in Raton, the wind and the rain, and not being able to do as much rifle work after the pistol matches as I wanted to, well, I still have plenty of rifle ammo left over, so I'm able to do all the testing I'm fixing to do without having to make any ammo. So that's one Benny to getting weathered out, I guess. So, as I explained downrange, we're going to do a tall target test today. My turret is set to 0. We're going to take one shot. We're going to start on the right-hand target. Our aim point is down low. I'm not worried if it's going to be a little bit left or right, because if everything goes correct, when we dial up to 10, they should be the same little bit left or right. But after shooting the playing card challenge, we know as long as I do my part and pull the trigger straight, the impacts are right where the crosshair should have been at the time the gun went boom. So hopefully I don't have any jerks in the system today. So we're going to start on the right-hand side. We're going to take one shot down low. We're going to maintain that aim point after we dial up 10 mils. Okay, here we go with that first shot. I'm not going to run the chronograph because we know these are running between 2840 and 2850. These are 107 grain Sierra Match Kings with 38.6 grains of H4350. And let's play with that parallax a little bit. Oh yeah, that's better. Huh. Something is off. My level may be off because we leveled those lines. I have to go recheck the level on those. Definitely get your steps in when you come to the range. Oh, that looks much better. The target wasn't level. I thought it was, but when I actually put the level against the target and clamped it with my thumb, the target was leaning to the left, which made it look like my scope was twisted to the right. Okay. Take one more look down range here. Things are looking okay. Cool. Got 10 rounds in the magazine. As I said earlier, they're 107 grain Sierra Match Kings with 38.6 grains of H4350. Yeah, I'm going to kick that up a little bit. Okay. One shot at the bottom right. Okay, looks like it hit just a little bit up and left of the cross. Now, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, one full revolution for 10 mils. And we are going to hold on that bottom cross, and we're going to shoot 3 rounds. Okay, that's got our 3 rounds up high. We're going to take 10 mils off. I haven't even looked, so I don't know what they look like down there. We're going to go to the left-hand target. We're going to shoot 2 rounds at the bottom left. We'll go back up 10 mils, shoot the top left, aiming at the bottom. We'll take those 10 off and then go back to the right-hand side. I am back to 0. And we're moving to the left target. Okay, left target, 2 shots. And we're going to put 10 mils back on. 8, 9, and there's 10. I'm going to grab a shot of accuracy juice. We will continue holding bottom left-hand target. And let's see what happens. It's getting toasty warm too. That's our 3 up high. And unless I miss my count, we got 1 shot left. And we are back to 0. We're going to go back to the bottom right-hand target, which should give us 5 on the right, 5 on the left. And we'll know if my gun is tracking true. Okay. Yes, I did take it back to 0. Had a momentary lapse there. I couldn't remember if I took it back to 0. Whoops, missed that one. Okay, that's 10 shots down. Let's go pull that target and see how this puppy's tracking. Okay, so this is going to be interesting because I never looked higher than the bottom crosses. So I have no idea what happened down there. Y'all already saw, and of course I'll see in a minute, and hopefully I didn't embarrass myself. If I did, it wouldn't be the first time. So bring y'all back when we get closer. Okay, well that was our very first shot, and that was our last shot. And I can honestly tell you my eyes were a little bit blurry by the time we got to the end there. But we took this shot, and then we dialed 10 mils in, and we put 3 shots up there, 1, 2, 3. Then I took 10 mils off, and I shot 2 shots right there. So about the same distance to the left. And I put 10 mils back on, and I put 3 shots right there. And that could very well be me being off a little bit because, you know, they're fairly close. And then we put 10 mils back off and came back here, shot the last shot. And again, like I said, my eyes were starting to get a little bit blurry. But I wonder, let me check the left one. Left one's off just a hair. Right one was spot on. Okay. That could be it. Take it back there and we'll measure our 3-shot groups. Alrighty. So that was our first shot, cold bore, holding right here. Then I dialed 10 mils up and we put a 3-shot group up here at 0.518 inches. True to the line. Now, earlier we zeroed that line with the level, but I didn't zero that line. Then we took 10 mils off, put 2 shots there, 2 shots touching at 0.171. We added 10 mils, and we came up here and we shot a 0.624 inch group just to the right. And that bothered me. So I checked with the level, and left line was, the bubble was touching the left side rather than centered, which would account for just that little bit of shift, I think. I am not worried about that tracking. Then I came back here, took one more shot, hot, and this will be the first time I've seen a cold bore shift out of that gun. That's why either one of those could be me. Because this 6 Creed just has not been showing any cold bore shift. But I think I'm safe in saying that my turrets are still tracking pretty true. I guess I could shoot a box with it one day. We might do that, where we pick a point, shoot, go like 5 mils right, 5 mils left, shoot, go 5 mils up, shoot, go 5 mils right, shoot, bring it back 5 mils down, and I should shoot a box. Well, I'm really glad I checked my tracking. In hindsight, I should have checked the left-hand line for plumb after I locked the target back down to the right line. Then I wouldn't have been so concerned. Good to see that my scope level is level, and that my crosshairs are level, because when I first took that look down range and my scope line to the target line were like this, I was like, yeah, something's off. And it was the target. The target was leaning way to the left. Had me worried for a second, but nope, everything's good. And gun's shooting good. Scope's tracking well. The rifle handled the travels to New Mexico and back, and the PRS matches I've been shooting, been handling it well, so happy about that. Alrighty, it's getting toasty warm out here today. The barrel's getting hot just sitting in the sun. Yeah, it was like 105 degrees yesterday by 10 o'clock in the morning when I was cutting the yard. So it's going to be another toasty one today. I got one more thing I need to do before I call it quits here at the range. And hopefully y'all enjoy that as well. I appreciate y'all hanging with me, I really do. Halfmilesniper reminding y'all, as always, y'all stay strapped or get clapped. That's what the shirt says. Carry everywhere you can. Get a CCW if you need one. The weirdos are getting weirder. And I've said it before. I'd like to remind y'all again, y'all are your own protection. So, make sure you're ready. It's not getting any cooler. Once again, I want to thank y'all for hanging with me, hanging out in the premieres, commenting, liking, subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, hey, subscriptions are free, and that algorithm is beating me up right now. I went from getting like 5 subscriptions a day to 1 every couple of 3 days. So, hey, if you're watching this and you got nothing better to do, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything, and it's just going to help me get to 10,000 subscribers a little bit quicker. I do appreciate it. So, with all that being said, I got to get ready to do something else for y'all, and want to do it before it gets too hot. So y'all stay safe, keep shooting. We'll catch you next time. Send it. Hit.